today I have a very special guest. This is Gwony Lee.
Hello.
And he is a fitness trainer. So we are going to talk a little bit about fitness and exercise today. Do you think that most people do their fitness routines the right way?
Usually people think they're doing the right way, but actually they need to check at least once.
My first question is, how often should a person work out?
It depends on the person. Usually I prescribe exercise using something called Fit VP.
That is frequency, intensity, time, type, volume, and progression.
Okay, wow, you have planned out very well. I thought you just go and just lift.
No, I don't count.
Okay. So let's break that down. Let's start with the F for frequency. So what do you mean by frequency?
How often they should.
Okay.
Like we should change the program every 3 months.
Oh.
For the bodybuilding,
Okay.
we usually change the program every 3 months.
Okay. All right. So that's something I didn't know. I thought just some people work out whenever they have time and as much as they want to. I didn't know that you change the routine.
Okay.
So as I was mentioning before our interview, I want to just do a little bit sometimes. Maybe that doesn't work. Okay, so let's go to intensity.
Okay, intensity. For each person, we have to decide the weight, repetition, rest time, and how many sets, speed. And if they should use tools such as a ball and gym balls or some gym sticks, whatever, it depends the tool.
I really like the big bouncy balls. I've seen those at the gym, but I never use them. And I thought they were just for Pilates, but tools can be used for many different reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to types. What types of exercise do you have at your gym where you do training?
Usually in gym, we separate anabolic and aerobic exercise. But we also have training for balance, agility, and speed, and some power.
Yeah, that I knew, that some people just actually want the strength and the power and the muscles, and some people want...
Yeah, it depends.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the other T that you mentioned is for time.
Yes.
What is that?
So it is simple. So I don't mean how long you spend in the gym. I mean how long you're actually exercising. Just because you're at the gym for 3 hours doesn't mean you worked out for 3 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of times, I hear about that, oh my God, I spent 3 hours at the gym that day, or every day I go to the gym for 1 hour, but then, texting on the phone.
Yeah, and just watching the game. Some people playing game and just push the leg press.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they're doing leg press, but they're playing games.
Yeah, you
on the
can't
bench.
really,
Yeah.
you can't really be focused on, yeah.
Press.
Oh, wow. And I know it's important, the mindset, because for yoga, the first time I came to Korea, I took a yoga class. And I did yoga for 6 months, and I thought, wow, it's so easy. I don't feel anything, right? So, but it's relaxing, and then I don't feel anything physically. But then that's because I couldn't understand Korean, and I wasn't
You did focus.
Yeah, I didn't focus on the whole time she was saying things like focus on this part of your body or focus on this thought or feeling. I didn't realize that's so important to be focused while you're exercising.
Yeah, we call that mind connection. So when you usually training, I can see my client's eyes and I can see they are focusing in or not.
Yeah, I realized that how much that changes it, because then when I did take one yoga class in English, it really was so painful. And then when I was focusing and changing the slightest thing, suddenly the next day I was having so much pain.
The pain is good though.
Yes, I know. Okay, so let's move on to V for volume.
Volume. If your exercise volume is the same volume or if it is lower, even though your frequency is very often and intensity is very high and the time is long, the good quality, but if the volume is lower and the same, your body won't develop.
Oh.
So if your goal is to develop muscle, you need more volume.
Yeah, so for me, I don't really want to gain muscle. I don't want that. I just want to feel good. So I enjoy swimming and I enjoy walking. How much would you recommend? How much walking should we do?
Okay, by ACSM standards, you should walk over 7,000 steps at a day. But keep pushing yourself to walk more step by step. That is the last part of the FIT VP, the progression.
Oh, okay.
Just means every exercise should improve step by step. The progression.
Okay. Yeah, and I never realized that. I thought you just exercise and you have some amount and you stick with that. But yeah, increasing more and more.
Yeah, every anabolic or aerobic, step by step, you should improve the volume progression.
Okay, so when we're talking about the amount of weight, how much weight should a person lift?
Okay, it depends on what you want to get, like power or muscle mass or endurance. So the weight of the endurance is 60% of 1 RM and the repetition is 18 to 20 reps.
Okay.
And the weight for the muscle mass is 70% of your 1 RM and the repetition is 12 to 15 reps. And the weight for the power is 80% of 1 RM and the repetition is 3 to 5.
Oh, wow. So it's kind of like as one goes up, the other one goes down.
Yes, as the weight increase, the repetition decreases.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's a very, very good, thorough explanation. That's good.
Yeah.
And that's something I didn't know because I'm an English teacher, not a math teacher or science teacher or gym teacher. So I never would have guessed that like as one goes up, the other one goes down. I just thought you keep increasing both of them.
Yeah, so if you feel tired a few days after workout, the volume might be too much for you. So you should do less weight and more repetition.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So if you should feel something, but if you feel just too tired or feel like it's too much.
Yeah, your mentality is, some people like me, oh, I can do it and do more, but actually your body doesn't recover.
Yeah.
So
you have to feel something because some people are like you and they work too hard, and some people are like me, like, oh, I'm a little bit tired. It must be too much.
Yeah.
So if somebody does want to hire a trainer, how much does it cost usually?
It depends the personal trainer's level and the experience and the gym's quality.
Oh, yes. That's a good point because I have seen some gyms that look dirty and old and they have very limited equipment. Yeah. And then I see some that are amazing. This one is kind of a specific question. Like, how do you develop a six-pack?
Okay, first of all, before building a six-pack, people should cut down their fat percentage. So the six-pack will show up if you have
Stuff
fat.
covering it, the fat.
If they still have fat, even if they work out hard for the six-pack, it doesn't come out.
I know what you mean because my friend just had a surgery. The doctor told her, you have a 5-pack underneath.
Yeah.
Underneath there, but you can't see it because there's too much fat.
Too much fat, yes. So if you have a low fat percentage, the abs will come out naturally. But if you want to make that thick, you can work out with more weights.
Okay. And how long does it take to get in shape?
Okay, it depends on how much fat they want to lose or how muscular they want to get. So in my opinion, gaining muscles is harder than losing fat. Yeah. For beginner, we suggest a 6 months program for gaining muscles. For the diet, the WHO,
World Health Organization?
yes.
Oh, okay.
They suggest losing 1.5 kilograms to 2 kilograms in a month.
Okay, that's reasonable, I think. That's
If they want to lose the fat quickly, imagine a balloon. I make the balloon like big balloon,
okay.
and I put in the small balloon,
Right.
and I take off the air from the big balloon, the balloon would be very like a saggy.
Ah, okay, yes.
Yeah, but
Got it.
if I make the inside balloon make bigger, and then if I take off the air from the big balloon, it will still fit.
I know exactly what you mean because I have a friend who had that situation. She lost a lot of weight and she lost it too quickly, maybe?
Too quickly.
Yeah.
It happened.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have other friends who lost the weight gradually over time, and then your body can like shrink as time goes by.
Yeah. Maybe they will make some dead skin.
Right, yes. Yes, and then she had surgery actually to remove some of the extra skin. So that is good.
Yeah, it's a good example.
Yeah.
Make your small balloons bigger.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I like that. Okay. You do fashion modeling.
Yeah.
Yes?
But not for the fashion modeling only.
Okay.
I was like a fitness modeling.
Oh.
But I went to some fashion week with some fashion models, and then some photographer suggest to take a picture of me, and that was a start.
Yeah, I was wondering like how you got into that because you're very passionate and knowledgeable about fitness. And I never really meet people who are really like super into fitness and then also into modeling. Like I wondered how you made that move, how you got into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have some amazing pictures. Do you mind if I show some pictures here?
Come on.
And how long do you think that you will continue modeling?
I've never thought about it because anyone can be a model. They just should be prepared.
Okay.
So there are many different type of concepts, and I'm ready to change myself for the different type of concepts. So I'd like to keep trying things until I die. Like I want to be a hot grandfather.
I can see it now. Very hot, tall grandfather. You can't see him now, but maybe in the pictures you will notice that Gwony is pretty tall. And yes, you're right. Like anybody can be a model, but they usually look for people who are very tall and very fit. So I'm sure that's why they asked you to do some modeling. But you're right. There, like you said, there can be plus size models, older models, and
pregnant models too.
Right, pregnant. I don't think you can do the pregnant models. But that's one thing. You can't change your body for that one. I hope that you really enjoyed the interview today.
I'm honored to be here today.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
I'm deeply appreciated too.
Thank you. Yeah, when I asked Gwony to do the interview, he was very kind and very willing. We didn't know each other very well, but now I feel so comfortable and I feel like I have a new friend, maybe a new trainer if I get motivated.
Next time, per video.
Bye-bye from Empire English with Gwony Lee and Nicole Teacher. Bye-bye.